Test. Microphone test. Testing. Ashwari, can you hear me? You sure? Wake up. What time did you guys go to bed? Alright, I won't announce that one over the microphone. Alright, so before we get started, I'm going to have the both of you stand up, because what we're going to do is say some opening prayers, then we're going to bless our seats, and then take our seats. And then I'm going to hand you both some flowers. Just hold on to these. Om Shri Padmatmane Namaham. Namaste devotees and Jai Sita Ram. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to our Sunday morning satsang. It's not raining, it's a little dreary, but still beautiful. Every day that you get to wake up and get out and about is a beautiful day. December 3rd, 2023. As we commence with our service for today, devotees, as always, I ask that we join together to start off by clasping our hands and closing your eyes. We need to make sure that our bodies are relaxed so that way we can focus on our service and our devotion to Bhagwan. We take a deep breath in, filling your lungs all the way to the very top as much as you can. And as you slowly exhale, relax the muscles in your spine, relax the muscles in your legs. Drop and relax your shoulders, relax your neck, unscrunch your forehead, and relax your entire body. As you continue to calmly breathe in and out, I want you to focus on the form of Bhagwan that's most pleasing to you. One that helps you concentrate, focus, and maintain devotion. And we join together as we chant the opening prayers. Om Hari Om Hari Om Hari Om Hari Om. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnata Purnamrachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Ishavasyam idam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bhunjita magruta kasya swadhanam. Om sahana vavatu sahana bhunaktu sahaviryam karavavahe tejasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahe. Hari Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. We now offer prayers to Prithvi Mata as we bless and sanctify the seat unto which we sit. Om Samutra Vasane Devi Parvatastane Mandite Vishnu Patni Namastubhyam Parasparasham Kshamaswame. Om Prithvi Tvaya Dhrata Loka Devi Tvam Vishnu Nadratha Tvam Shadharyamam Devi Pavitram Kuruchasanam. Om Shri Prithvi Devaya Namaham. What you're going to do is place your flowers down on the altar and go ahead and take your seats. Tejas, I think I left a little spoon over there, did I? Yes. Take one down, pass it around. It's the spoon for the Panchamrit. Okay. What I'm going to do is hand you guys some water into your right hand, and you're just going to rub your hands together. We're going to wash our hands to start off with. Om. Om. I forgot my prayer. Om. Hasta prakshalanam samarpayami govindaya namaha. That one's for drinking, so if you're washing, you don't. Yeah, it's one of those concepts. So now we're going to drink water. You're going to put your thumb and your pointer finger together. Right hand on top of the left. I'm going to put water in your hand, and then you see there's a little divot that your hand creates. You're going to drink the water from there when I say the word swaha. Om amrito pastaranamasi swaha. Om amrita pidhanamasi swaha. Om satyam yashaha shrimai shri shrayatam swaha. And then you're going to wash your hands again, and then you can take a paper towel and dry your hands off. Om apavitram pavitram sarvavashtam gatopiva yahasmeretta pundari kaksham Sabhayabhyam tara shuchi om. Good. I'm going to place some chandan on your foreheads. Let me just mix it up really quickly. Devasya Matpunyam Pavitram Papanashanam Aparam Harite Nityam Lakshmi Stishtite Sarvadaum. Tejas, could I get a paper towel too, please? Thank you. Our next step is to perform Ang Sparsh. We're going to bless the various parts of our body. So you're going to take some water into your left hand. And then using your right hand ring finger, we're going to bless the various parts of our body. We start off by touching our lips. Om Wang Meyasyas. We ask, O Lord, by thy grace, may my tongue be ever blessed with the power of speech. We touch both of our nostrils. Om Nasodame Pranastu. We ask, O Lord, my nose, may my nostrils be blessed with healthy, vital air. We touch our eyes next. Om Akshorame Chakshurastu. We ask, O Lord, may my eyes be blessed with the perfect power of vision. Your ears. Om Kanyodame Shrotamastu. We ask, O Lord, may my ears be blessed with the power of hearing. We touch our arms. Om Bahodame Balamastu. We ask, O Lord, may my arms be blessed with strength. The legs next. Om Urhodame Ojoastu. We ask, O Lord, may my legs be blessed with vitality. And then the last thing we do, we rub our hands together and sprinkle the rest of the water over our entire body. Om Adhishtani Me Anyani Tanustanawame Sahasantu. We ask, O Lord, may all the other parts of my body be safe from harm, rendering them healthy and sound for life's daily work. As we go through the Ang Sparsh for the following weeks, devotees, I want you to pay attention to the words that we use, because that's kind of your first step to learning Sanskrit and Hindi. All of those words are how you say those body parts in Sanskrit and Hindi. It's not like we're just making up things or saying those things to bless. Om Wang. Wang is mouth. Wang me asiastu. Om Nasora. Nasora me pranorastu. So you're hearing the words. We're learning what these words are, but we need to actually kind of connect them back to the things that we're fully and physically doing. So it's always important just to pay attention to those small details. We're going to move on, and we're going to chant together the most powerful mantra within our Vedas and our scriptures. We join together in chanting the Gayatri Mantra. Om Agakshe Varade Devi Akshare Brahmavadini Gayatri Jagat Madhar Vishwayoni Namostute. Om Bhore Bhuvasva Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhore Bhuvasva Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Om Bhore Bhuvasva Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat. Hari Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Prem Samara Gayatri Mata Ki Jai. Place your flowers down right in the very center of the altar. And at this point, devotees, we continue on by offering prayers and obediences to individual devatas. We start off with that deva who is known for creating but also removing and destroying all obstacles in our life. We join together as we offer praise to Lord Ganesh. Om Shri Ganganapataye Namaha. Om Gajananam Bhuta Ganadhi Sevitam Kapita Jambu Palachara Bhakshanam Umasutam Shoka Vinashakarakam Namami Viganeshwara Pada Pankajam. Namami Viganeshwara Pada Pankajam. At this time, devotees, I request that the Kirtan group offer one bhajan dedicated to Lord Ganesh as we commence with our puja up front. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva, Mata Jake Parvati, Pita Mahadeva, Jai Ganesh Deva. Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva, Mata Jake Parvati, Pita Mahadeva, Jai Ganesh Deva. Ladwan ka bhog lage sant kare seva, sant kare seva. Ladwan ka bhog lage sant kare seva, Jai Ganesh Deva,
Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Deva. Mata Jake Parvati Pita Mahadeva. Jai Ganesha Deva. एकदंत दयावंत चार भुजाधारी मात के सिंदूर सोहे मुस के सवारी दुखियों के दुख हर परमानंद देवा जय गणेश देवा जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाके पार्वती पिता महादेवा जय गणेश देवा अंधन को आँख देते कुरियन को काया भंजन का पुत्र देते निर्जन को माया भाव से पार करो नाथ भजन करो तेरा जय गणेश देवा जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाके पार्वती पिता महादेवा जय गणेश देवा जो तेरा ज्ञान करो ज्ञान मिले उसको चौर तुझे और भला जावो मैं किसको हे देवा कृपा करो कष्ट हरो मेरा जय गणेश देवा जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाके पार्वती पिता महादेवा जय गणेश देवा जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा माता जाके पार्वती पिता महादेवा जय गणेश देवा जय गणेश देवा जय गणेश देवा.
We're going to take a fruit, a banana specifically. We're going to offer it for Lord Ganesh. Niram palamaya deva stapitam paratastawa thename sapalavaphir janmani. And then we're going to offer him some water, and that'll be the almost last step. Om sarva papaharam divyam. Yep, 3 times. Gangayam nirmalam jalam achmanamayarakam grahitam purushottamam. Om shrigan ganapatin murmam. Om gandham pushpam sugandhatil rupam deepam naivedyam. Gandharithafulum achmanim samarpayami. We're going to take these flowers, and we're going to do our last and final prayers for Lord Ganesh. We all join together as we offer our final pratana to Lord Ganesh. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirviganam Kurumiri Va Sarvakarishu Sarvada Om Raksha Raksha Ganataksha Raksha Trailukya Rakshakar Bhaktanam Bhayam Karita Trata Bhava Bhavananavar Om Shrimad Mahaganadipate Namam Prem Sabula Ganesh Bhagwan Ki Jai. And place your flowers out in front of Lord Ganesh. Good. We're going to move on as we offer prayers to the mothers. First, we offer prayers to that mother of music, that mother of knowledge and learning, that mother who helps us turn that knowledge we acquire into wisdom. We offer prayers to Mother Saraswati. Om Maha Saraswati Namaham. Om Saraswati Mahabhagi Vidye Kamala Luchine Vidyarupe Vishalakshi Vidyam Nehi Namostute. Om Saraswati Namastubhyam Varare Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. Om Maha Saraswati Namaham. Place your flowers down right here. We're going to take some pink-ish colored flowers in our hands next. And we're going to offer prayers to that mother of light in this universe, that mother of prosperity and wealth. We offer prayers to Mother Lakshmi. As we start our prayers, Tejas is going to hand you the lighter. You're going to light this diya right here, so that way there's a constant source of light for the Devatas to reside in. This ghee is a little different. I want you to melt the ghee around here first with the lighter and then light that so that way it's liquid, you can start getting pulled up into the wick. So he'll hand you the lighter. Om Mahalakshmi Namaham. That's good. And then light the wick. Om Lakshmi Karotu Kalyanam Arogyam Dana Sampada Mama Shatru Vinashaya Deepa Jyotir Namastute Om Namaste Astu Mahamai Shripite Sarapujite Shankha Chakra Garahaste Mahalakshmi Namastute Om Namaste Garudharudhe Kulasuram Hayankari Sarva Papa Hari Devi Mahalakshmi Namastute Om Saravagye Saravavarare Sarvadusham Hayankari Sarvadukha Hari Devi Mahalakshmi Namastute Om Siddhi Buddhi Prade Devi Bhukti Mukti Pradayani Mantra Murti Sada Devi Mahalakshmi Namastute Om Adyantarhite Devi Adi Shakti Maheshwari Yogajya Yoga Sambhute Mahalakshmi Namastute Om Stula Sukshma Maharaudre Mahashakti Mahodare Mahapapa Hare Devi Mahalakshmi Namastute Om Padmasana Sthite Devi Parabrahma Swarupini Parameshi Jagane Matar Mahalakshmi Namastute Om Shvetambaradhare Devi Nana Alankar Bhushate Jagatastite Jagane Matar Mahalakshmi Namastute Mahalakshmi Namastute Om Mahalakshmi Namaham. I'm going to have you place your flowers in front of the diya. And then we're going to take some more flowers in our hands. And the last prayer for the mothers that we're going to offer is to that mother who destroys all evils in our life. We offer prayers to Adi Shakti Durga Mata. Om Mahadurgaye Namaha. Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhandra Kali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Swudha Namostute Jai Tom Devi Chamunde Jai Putaratini Hardini Jai Sarvakate Devi Kaliratri Namostute Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Vishnu Maiti Shamdita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Lakshmi Rupena Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shraddha Rupena Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shanti Rupena Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Tushti Rupena Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Daya Rupena Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah. As we pray to Mother Durga devotees, we say, O Durga Mata, Thou art the Universal Mother, and we, your children, worship you in many forms. O Ma, we see you as Buddhi, wisdom, Lakshmi, prosperity, Shakti, energy, Shraddha, faith, Shanti, peace, Tushti, contentment, and Daya, compassion. And as we pray to you, O Ma, Namastasye, 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 Namo Namah, we continue to bow to thee again and again. Devotees, we offer prayers to Mother Durga in the form of the Universal Mother, Matri Rupe. Ya Devi Sarva Bhuteshu Matri Rupena Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Dehi Saumagyam Arogyam देहि मे परमं सुखं रूपं देहि जयं देहि यशो देहि पुष्यो जहि. At this time, the devotees are requested the Kirtan group offer 1 to 2 bhajans dedicated to the Universal Mothers as we commence with our puja up front.
मैं हुआ आया है तेरे द्वार हो जय महालक्ष्मी माँ. मैं हुआ आया है तेरे द्वार हो जय महालक्ष्मी माँ. मेरे सुन ले पुकार है माँ, मेरे सुन ले पुकार है माँ. हो मैया नैया पार लगा हो जय महालक्ष्मी माँ. मैं हूँ आया है तेरे द्वार हो जय महालक्ष्मी माँ. माथे पे सिंदूर बिराजे, माथे पे सिंदूर बिराजे. धूपनी पने वेद चढ़ावे. मैं तू लाया है फूल तेरे द्वार, मैं तू लाए है फूल तेरे द्वार. है मेरी सुन ले पुकार हो जय महालक्ष्मी माँ. मैं हुआ आया है तेरे द्वार हो जय महालक्ष्मी माँ. जीवन नैया पार लगाए, जीवन नैया पार लगाए. चरण कमल में आने वाले तू ही अंतर्यामी माँ, तू ही अंतर्यामी माँ. है मेरी सुन ले पुकार हो जय महालक्ष्मी माँ. मैं हुआ आया है तेरे द्वार हो जय महालक्ष्मी माँ. तू है लक्ष्मी शारदा, तू ही विष्णु पत्नी है जग जननी. तू दीन बंधु है माँ, तू दीन बंधु है माँ. हे मेरी सुन ले पुकार हो जय महालक्ष्मी माँ. मैं हुआ आया है तेरे द्वार हो जय महालक्ष्मी माँ. मैं हुआ आया है तेरे द्वार हो जय महालक्ष्मी माँ.
जय 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 माता सरस्वती. जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी.
जय 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 माता सरस्वती. जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी. हंसवाहिनी परमासन माता, हंसवाहिनी परमासन माता. वीणा पोषक दायिनी. जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी. जय 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 माता सरस्वती. जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी. तू ही दुर्गा, तू ही काली, तू ही माता पार्वती. तू ही दुर्गा, तू ही काली, तू ही माता पार्वती. सकल जगत के पालन करनी, सकल जगत के पालन करनी. जय जय माता सरस्वती जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी
ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश शीश सब
ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश शेष सब तेरे ही गुणगान करे
हम सबका कल्याण करो माँ
हम सबका कल्याण करो माँ वीणा पुस्तक
ध्यायनी जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी जय 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 माता सरस्वती जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी हंसवाहिनी परमासन माता हंसवाहिनी परमासन माता वीणा पोषक ध्यायनी जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी जय 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 माता सरस्वती जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी
प्रेम से बोलो सरस्वती माता की जय। प्रेम से बोलो लक्ष्मी माता की जय। प्रेम से बोलो आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय। Taking some more flowers in our hands, we're going to offer our next prayers to the most influential beings in this universe. Those beings that affect our daily lives, those beings that affect the name that we're given, the temperament that we hold, and even when we can and cannot perform things. We offer prayers to the Navgraha Devata, also referred to as the 9 planets. Om Navgraha Devataye Namaham Brahma Murari Tripuratakari Bhanu Shashibo Mesuto Bunascha Guruscha Shukra Shanirahu Ketava Sarve Graha Shanti Kara Bhavantu Sarve Graha Shanti Kara Bhavantu.
Om Namo Bhagavate Suryaye Namah.
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 Suryaye Namah Chandramaye Namah.
Suryaye Namah Chandramaye Namah.
Chandramaye Namah Bhumaye Namah.
Chandramaye Namah Bhumaye Namah.
Bhumaye Namah Buddhaye Namah.
Bhumaye Namah Buddhaye Namah.
Buddhaye Namah Brihaspataye Namah.
Buddhaye Namah Brihaspataye Namah.
Brihaspataye Namah Shukraye Namah.
Brihaspataye Namah Shukraye Namah.
Shukraye Namah Shanishadaye Namah.
Shukraye Namah Shanisharaye Namah.
शनेश्वराय नमः राहवे नमः
शनिश्चराय नमः राहवे नमः
राहवे नमः केतवे नमः
राहवे नमः कितवे नमः
ॐ नमो भगवते सूर्याय नमः
ॐ नमो भगवते सूर्याय नमः
सूर्याय नमः भास्कराय नमः
सूर्याय नमः भास्कराय नमः
भास्कराय नमः आदित्याय नमः
भास्कराय नमः आदित्याय नमः
ॐ नमो भगवते सूर्याय नमः
ॐ नमो भगवते सूर्याय नमः
ॐ नमो भगवते सूर्याय नमः ॐ नमो भगवते सूर्याय नमः ॐ नमो भगवते सूर्याय नमः.
As we continue to perform our obediences to the Navgraha Devata, today is known as Ravivar or Sunday. We pray and offer obediences to that being that exists in the form of the sun. We offer prayers to Suryadarayan Bhagavan. Om Suryaya Namah 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 Harineva Namastobhyam Prasiddha Mama Bhashkaram Divakara Namastobhyam Prabhakara Namosute Suryaya Namaha Suryaya Namaha Suryaya Namaha Suryaya Namaha Om Prem Sampuranangraha Devata Ki Jai Prem Sampuro Suryanarayana Bhagavan Ki Jai. Place your flowers down in front of Suryanarayan Bhagavan. And then we continue on by offering prayers to that sustainer of all things dharmic, all things righteous in this universe. We offer prayers and obediences to Lord Vishnu. Om Shri Vishnave Namaha. Om Shantakaram Bhujagashairam Padmanabham Surisham Vishwadharam Gagana Sadrasham Meghavaranam Shubhangam Om Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanayanam Yogim Hiradhyanagamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavabhayaharam Sadavaloke Kanatam Om Sashankha Chakram Sakiretha Kundhalam Sapita Vastram Sarasirudhekshanam Sahara Vakshastala Shomikostum Bhashriyam Namami Vishnu Shirasa Chaturambhujam Namami Vishnu Shirasa Chaturambhujam. We continue devotees by offering prayers to the seventh incarnation of Lord Vishnu. We offer prayers to Lord Rama. Om Ramaya Ramabhandraya Ramachandraya Vidhise Raghunataya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namah. We offer prayers to Mother Sita. Om Jagathasutha Jagajanani Janaki Atashaya Priya Karunani Raniki Dhake Jukapada Kamala Manao Jasu Kripa Niramala Matipa. We offer prayers to Hanuman Swami. Om Manojam Martatulya Vegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtam Vatatmajamanirayotamukyam Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapati Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapathe. And finally, devotees, we join together as we offer praise to the 8th incarnation of Lord Vishnu. We offer praise to Bhagwan Shri Krishna. Om Bharadavinde Naparadavindham Mukharavinde Vinivishnayantam Vatasya Patrasya Pute Shrayanam Balam Mukundam Manasasmarami Balam Mukundam Manasasmarami Om Krishna Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govinaya Namo Namah Mukham Karoti Vachalam Panghum Langayati Girim Yetkripatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Om Vasudevam Sutam Devam Kamsachanura Maradanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. At this time, devotees, I request that the Kirtan group offer 2 to 3 bhajans dedicated to Lord Vishnu, his various incarnations, Mother Sita or Hanuman Swami, as we commence with our puja up front.
Bolo Ram, Sita Ram, Bolo Ram, Jai Jai Ram, Bolo Ram, Sita Ram, Bolo Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Shri Ram तुम्हारे मंदिर में मैं दीप जलाने आया हूँ.
श्री राम तुम्हारे मंदिर में मैं
दीप जलाने आया हूँ. मैं दीप जलाने आया हूँ. मैं दीप जलाने आया हूँ. श्री राम तुम्हारे मंदिर में मैं दीप जलाने आया हूँ. बोलो राम सीता राम, बोलो राम जय जय राम.
बोलो राम सीता राम, बोलो राम जय जय राम.
निरस सुदे
जीवन में
मन के अंधेरे
तो
नैने निरस सुने. जीवन में मन के अंधेरे कोने में सांसों की उजली आशा में सब जोत जलाने आया हूँ. श्री राम तुम्हारे मंदिर में मैं दीप जलाने आया हूँ. बोलो राम सीता राम, बोलो राम जय जय राम. बोलो
राम सीता राम, बोलो राम जय जय राम.
पूजन विधि विधान नहीं और सुमिरन साधन ज्ञान नहीं. पूजन विधि विधान नहीं और सुमिरन साधन ज्ञान नहीं. और अच्छे भक्ति सुगंध भरे दो पूज चढ़ाने आया हूँ. श्री राम तुम्हारे मंदिर में मैं दीप जलाने आया हूँ. मैं जय जय राम बोलो राम सीता राम बोलो राम जय जय राम
कृष्ण जिनका wow, can't do that one. You want to sing? Good.
श्री राम कृष्ण कृपालु भज मन हरन भव भय दारुण नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कज ऋणम श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरन भव भय दारुणम नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणम श्री राम कन दर्प अगणित अमित छवि नव नील नीरद सुंदरम पट पीत मानहु तड़ित रुचि शुचि नामी जनक सुतावरम कंदर्प अगणित अमित छवि नव नील नीरद सुंदरम पट पीत मानहु तड़ित रुचि शुचि नामी जनक सुतावरम भजु दीन बंधु दिनेश दानव दैत्य वंश निकंदनम रघुनंद आनंद कंद कौशल चंद दशरथ नंदनम श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरन भव भय दारुणम नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद कंजारुणम शिर मुकुट कुंडल तिलक चारु उदार अंग विभूषणम आजान भुज शर चाप धर संग्राम जित दूषणम इति वदति तुलसीदास शंकर शेष मुनि मनरंजनम मम हृदय कुंज निवास कुरु कामादि खलदल कंजनम श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरन भव भय दारुणम नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज पद करुणा श्री रामचंद्र कृपालु भज मन हरन भव भय दारुणम नव कंज लोचन कंज मुख कर कंज
Go on, T. Go.
सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सजाई सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सजाई सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सजाई दुर्योधन को मेवात को दुर्योधन को मेवात को ज्योति प्रेरण लगाई सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सजाई सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सजाई सबसे ऊंची सबसे ऊंची, प्रेम सच्चाई सबसे ऊंची, प्रेम सच्चाई सबसे ऊंची, प्रेम सच्चाई। प्रेम के बसारा चून रतिहा को, प्रेम के बसारा चून रतिहा को, भूल गए चतुराई सबसे ऊंची, प्रेम सच्चाई सबसे ऊंची, प्रेम सच्चाई सबसे ऊंची, प्रेम सच्चाई। ऐसे प्रीत बरी वृंदावन, ऐसे प्रीत बरी वृंदावन, गोपनी नाच आई सबसे ऊंची, प्रेम सच्चाई सबसे ऊंची, प्रेम सच्चाई सबसे ऊंची, प्रेम सच्चाई। सूरदुराई से लायक नाई, सूरदुराई से लायक नाई, करे लड़े बड़ा भी आई सबसे ऊंची, प्रेम सच्चाई सबसे ऊंची, प्रेम सच्चाई सबसे ऊंची, प्रेम सच्चाई। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे राम, हरे राम राम हरे हरे।
ओम प्रेम से बोलो विष्णु भगवान की जय, प्रेम से बोलो श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, प्रेम से बोलो सीता माता की जय, प्रेम से बोलो हनुमान स्वामी की जय, प्रेम से बोलो कृष्ण चंद्र भगवान की जय। Now, at this time, devotees, we offer prayers to that universal Father and that universal Guru. We offer prayers to that destroyer of all evils in our life and in this universe. We join together in offering prayers to Lord Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Bharapuranaram Harunavadharam Samsarasaram Bhujagendraharam Sarasantam Hirdayardune Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Om Namah Shivaya. and stand up and head over to the Shiva Lingam. Mahendra's going to meet you over there and he's going to help you put it over on the lingam.
They just
Om
move.
Namaha Shivaya. Om Namaha Shivaya. Brahma Murari Surara Chitalingam Nirmala Bhasita Shobhitalingam Janama Jadukha Vinashakalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Brahma Murari Surar Chitalingam Nirmala Bhasita Shobhitalingam Janama Jadukha Vinashakalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Deva Muni Parvar Chitalingam Kamadam Karunakalalingam Ravana Darpa Vinashanalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Sarva Sugandhi Sulepitalingam Buddhi Vivardhana Karanalingam Siddha Sura Suravannitalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Kanaka Mahamani Bhushitalingam Panipati Veshtita Shobhitalingam Daksha Suyajna Vinashanalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Chandana Lepitalingam Pankajahara Sushobhitalingam Sanchita Papa Vinashanalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Devanganarchita Sevitalingam Bhakni Vireva Chalingam Dinakara Koti Prabhakaralingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Ashtadhalo Pariveshtitalingam Sarva Sambhava Ashtadharindra Vinashitalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Sura Guru Suravara Pujitalingam Suravana Pushpa Sararchitalingam Parata Param Paramatmakalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Lingashtakam Idam Bonyam Yahapati Chuvasannidho Shivalokamawaapnuratir Shivena Sahamurati Om Namaha Shivaya
Om Namaha Shivaya. शिव हरे जय बोला बंडारी जय बोला बंडारी शिव हरे जय बोला बंडारी जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर सब जब के हितकारी जय बोला बंडारी शिव हरे जय बोला बंडारी निश दिन तेरा ज्ञान करे हम सिमरे मंत तिहारा हे शिव शंकर मंत जगाओ ओ विगत उजियारा नमामि शंकर नमामि शंकर नमामि शंकर नमामि शंकर कृपा करो त्रिपुरारी जय बोला बंडारी शिव हरे जय बोला बंडारी शंखनंद से शब जगाकर स्वर संगीत बहाया युग युग से ये श्रीति नाते ऐसा डमरू बजाया तेरी यार बुला के जग में तेरी याद बुला के जग में दुख पावे संसारी जय बोला बंडारी शिव हरे जय बोला बंडारी तीनों ताप हरण कर लेते यीशु झूल तिहारा तेरा नाम जग पे से जग में मिलता मुक्ति द्वारा महादेव पर ब्रह्म विदाता महादेव पर ब्रह्म विदाता आये शरण तिहारी जय बोला बंडारी शिव हरे जय बोला बंडारी जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर जय कैलाशपति शिव शंकर सब जब के हितकारी जय बोला बंडारी शिव हरे जय बोला बंडारी जय बोला बंडारी शिव हरे जय बोला बंडारी
शिव शंकर अविनाशी प्रभु जी शिव शंकर अविनाशी कब जन के तुम शुभकारी हो कब जन के तुम शुभकारी हो तीन दयालो मोरे प्रभु जी शिव शंकर अविनाशी प्रभु जी शिव शंकर अविनाशी भोलेनाथ की भक्ति करे शंकर अविनाशी प्रभु जी शिव शंकर अविनाशी। कब जन के तुम शुभकारी हो, कब जन के तुम शुभकारी हो, दीन दयालो मोरे प्रभु जी शिव शंकर अविनाशी प्रभु जी शिव शंकर अविनाशी। तुम हो करता तुम हो हरता, तुम प्रभु तप के रखवाले हो। ब्रह्मा विष्णु ज्ञान गावे, सबको सुख तुम देने हो। शिव शंकर अविनाशी प्रभु जी शिव शंकर अविनाशी। तुम भव भंजन शुभकारी हो, भव साकर तुम परकारी हो। काशी में की लाश में हो तुम, सकल जगत के इतनारी हो। शिव शंकर अविनाशी प्रभु जी शिव शंकर अविनाशी। कब जनते तुम शुभकारी हो, कब जन के तुम शुभकारी हो, दीन दयालु मोरे प्रभु जी शिव शंकर अविनाशी प्रभु जी शिव शंकर अविनाशी। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय पाहि मां। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय पाहि मां। ओम नमः शिवाय 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 पाहि मां। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय पाहि मां। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय रक्ष मां। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय रक्ष मां। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय पाहि मां। ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय ओम नमः शिवाय पाहि मां। ओम नमः शिवाय
Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Devotees, we offer this next prayer for all those suffering from various illnesses, diseases, injuries, and ailments. We ask that they may have a fast, speedy, and full recovery. We also offer a prayer for those transitioning from this world to the next. May their passage be as smooth and tranquil. Om Trayambakam Yajame Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarokamiva Bandhanat Mrityormukshyo Mamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajame Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarokamiva Bandhanat Mrityormukshyo Mamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajame Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarokamiva Bandhanat Mrityurmukshyo Mamrutat. Om Ganganapate Namaha. Om Kartikeya Namaha. Om Nandishwaraya Namaha. Om Vasukiye Namaha. Om Shri Samba Sadha Shivaya Namaham. Prem se bolo Shiva Shankara Bhagwan ki jai. Devotees, for all of us who have a guru, we offer prayer to our guru. If not, we take Lord Shiva in our mind or any devata we so choose as a universal guru, as we join together in prayer. Om Gurura Brahma Gurura Vishnu Gurura Deva Maheshwaram Gurura Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaham. Om Dhyana Moolam Gurura Murti Puja Moolam Gurura Param Mantra Moolam Gurura Makya Moksha Moolam Gurura Kripar. Prem se Guru Guru Dev ki Jai. And devotees, for all, I'll place your flowers in front of Lord Shiva. Devotees, for all of you who have prasad tarcharawa, I ask that you please come forth at this time. You all right? Oh, you guys need flowers, don't you? No, you have to do it. You're good. The fellow as well. Good. Alright. We hold our prasad in both hands. Make sure it's not touching the floor or clothes or anything else. And we're going to offer these prayers and offer our prasad to Bhagwan. Om Naivedyam Grihitam Deva Bhakti Mehe Chalam Kuru Epsitam Evaram Dehi Paratreha Padangati Momiram Palamaya Deva Stapitam Patastava Tenime Sapalavati Bhavaj Janmani Janmani Om Sarva Papa Haram Divyam Gangayam Nirmalam Janam Achmanamaya Raktam Grihetam Purushottamam. Offer your prasad to the altar.
लगाओ प्यारे मोहन
आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन
बिलीन की बैन सुदाम के तुंडल
बिले में की बहन सुधा में तंदुल
रुचि रुचि भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन ऐसा कभी दूर कर खायो प्यारे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन। जो कोई तुम्हारा भोग लगावे,
जो कोई तुम्हारा भोग लगावे,
सुख संपत्ति करावे प्यारे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ
प्यारे मोहन।
ऐसा भोग लगावे प्यारे मोहन,
ऐसा भोग लगावे प्यारे मोहन,
सब अमृत हो जाए प्यारे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ
प्यारे मोहन।
जो कोई ऐसा भोग को खावे, जो कोई ऐसा भोग को खावे, सब अमृत हो जाए प्यारे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन,
आओ भोग
लगाओ प्यारे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन।
Devotees, for all those who wish to participate in our Howland ceremony, I ask that you please come forth. And while those of you are coming up, we'll go ahead and light the Howland Kund. Om Animile Purohitam Yagyasya Devam Retvajam. Oh. Is it lit already? O Taram Ratnadatamam Agani Devaya Namaha. I said let's light the Howland Kund. I just stared at Tejas. You're good, bro. You guys ready? You guys, alright, we're gonna offer both samagri and ghee into the Howland Kund at this time. Om Prajapate Swaha Idam Prajapate Idam Namama Om Indraya Swaha Idam Indraya Idam Namama Om Aganaye Swaha Idam Aganaye Idam Namama Om Somaya Swaha Idam Somaya Idam Namama Om Bhu Swaha Idam Aganaye Idam Namama Om Bhuva Swaha Idam Vayave Idam Namama Om Swaha Swaha Idam Suryaya Idam Namama Om Suryaya Namaha Swaha Idam Suryaya Idam Namama Om Chandraya Namaha Swaha Idam Chandraya Idam Namama Om Bhaumaya Namaha Swaha Idam Bhaumaya Idam Namama Om Buddhaya Namaha Swaha Idam Buddhaya Idam Namama Om Brihaspati Namaha Swaha Idam Brihaspati Idam Namama Om Shukraya Namaha Swaha Idam Shukraya Idam Namama Om Shanishwaraya Namaha Swaha Idam Shanishwaraya Idam Namama Om Rahave Namaha Swaha Idam Rahave Idam Namama Om Ketave Namaha Swaha Idam Ketave Idam Namama Om Ganeshaya Namaha Swaha Om Mahagauriye Namaha Swaha Om Mahasaraswati Namaha Swaha Om Mahalakshmiye Namaha Swaha Om Mahadurgaye Namaha Swaha Om Guruve Namaha Swaha Om Brahmane Namaha Swaha Om Vishnuve Namaha Swaha Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha Om Ramaya Namaha Swaha Om Sitaye Namaha Swaha. Om Hanumate Namaha Swaha. Om Krishnaya Namaha Swaha. Om Shivaya Namaha Swaha. Om Sarvebhyo Devebhyo Namaha Swaha. Om Sarvebhyo Pitridhyo Namaha Swadaha. Om Bhore Bhore Swah Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhore Bhore Swah Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhore Bhore Swah Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha. Take everything else together in a palm leaf and please stand as we commence with our final offering known as Puranahuti. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnata Purnamudachyati Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishishyati. Om Murhadam Nivadatim Prithivyaha Swanadam Ratachhatamaganim Bhavingvam Samrajatitim Janana Masanapatram Chanyamti Deva Swaha. Om Sarvangve Purnagam Swaha. Om Sarvangve Purnagam Swaha. Om Sarvangve Purnagam Swaha. We join together as we take blessings from Agnira Devataya. Om Tanabhaganiyasi Tanvame Pahi. Om Haryoragani Sanjorame Dehi. Om Varachorangatsi Varchume Dehi. Om Magnayame Tanva Udanam Tanmaha Pruna. Om Tejvasi Tejamay Dehi. Om Viryamasi Viryamay Dehi. Om Badamasi Balamay Dehi. Om Ojasi Ojamay Dehi. Om Manyurasi Manyumay Dehi. Om Sahosi Sahumay Dehi. Om Shanti Rastu Pushi Rastu Bridhi Sweeta Papam Tirmasu Dvipade Chitushpade Suna Shanti Bhavatu. Offer some Achmanim or water. Om Sarva Papaharam Nivyam Yangayam Nirmalam Janam Achmanamayaratam Grihyatam Purushotamam Om Shanti 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 Harium Prem Swaragni Videvata Ki Jai. We can all return to our seats now. Before we commence with our sermon for today, devotees, we offer prayers to Lord Ganesh to remove any obstacles that exist within our minds so we can learn this material. We offer prayers to Mother Saraswati so we can acquire this knowledge and turn this knowledge into wisdom. And we offer prayers to our gurus who laid the path before us so we could sit here today to learn from the scriptures. Om Vakratunna Makaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvigaram Kurume Deva Sarvakarishu Sarvada. Om Saraswati Namasobhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishyami Sadhir Bhavatu Me Sada. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurue Namaham. Tasmai Shri Gurue Namaham. Prem Svara Ganesh Bhagwan ki jai. Prem Svara Saraswati Mata ki jai. Prem Svara Guru Deo ki jai. Devotees, 2 weeks ago when we were conducting our sermon, we were on the very last chapter of Book 2 of the Srimad Bhagavad Puran. Chapter 10 is known as the Bhagavatam as the answer to all questions. And we left on 3 words hearing from this. Adi Dhaivika, Adyamitka, and Adi Bhautika, which are essentially the controlling deities, the individual souls who are controlled in their material bodies. We hear further a little bit more about these. We ended on verse 14, in which we hear in the scriptures, Bhagavatam Puran, Shrimad Bhagavatam Puran,
Bhagavatam Purnam Srimad Bhagavatam Purnam
Bhagavatam Shri Bhagavatam Srimad Bhagavatam Puran
Bhagavatam Shri Bhagavatam Srimad Bhagavatam Purnam
Bhagavatam Shri Bhagavatam Srimad Bhagavatam Puran
Bhagavatam Shri Bhagavatam Srimad Bhagavatam Purnam
Bhagavatam Puran Srimad Bhagavatam Puran
Bhagavatam Purnam Srimad Bhagavatam Purnam
Srimad Bhagavatam Puran Srimad Bhagavatam Puran. So we heard about those three components, and we ended on verse 14, in which we heard, "Let me now dilate about the threefold in which the Lord divided his potency in that of his nature, Adhidhaiva, the individual soul, Adhyatma, and the conditioned living beings, Adhibhuta." So, really three different things. Verse 15 goes on, let me turn this down for a second, to state, from the ether, within the body of the original person, moving his limbs, the vital power, the structural power, and the physical power generated, after which the life breath, or the prana, found its existence as the principle ruling each all. So, essentially what is that saying? Ether. Who knows what ether is? It's one of the 5 states of matter. You think there's 3. I think we're taught in school there's 3. There's actually 5 when you get into higher math. So there's solid, liquid, gas, ether, plasma. What is ether? Anybody? It's nothing. Ether is a vacuum. It's a void in space. So what are we hearing? From nothing came everything. From nothing came everything. That's how the existence began. It started off as nothing, and then it became something. How does a building come about? It starts off with just a minimal thought in the void of nothingness that could be our mind sometimes. That thought grows, continues to grow, takes plan into an imagination, gets a plan on a page, gets little models, structural designs, then it gets a full team, and then a building gets built. So from nothing comes something amazing and great. Like the followers of a king, all active entities follow the life force of prana, and when the life force is no longer active, all the activity of the entity ceases. So your life breath is what gives you form, shape. It gives you life, hence the name life breath. What happens when you're out of breath? You're out of life, so you cease to exist. I think this comes to a very important point, which I tell people all the time. If you want to calm down, what should you do? Breathe. If you want to exercise better, what should you do? Breathe. If you're panicking, what should you do? Breathe. That breath that gives us life is also the breath that controls our body, controls our mind. It controls every single physical aspect about us. I think for us to control our minds, in which the scripture says to do all the time, to control our emotions, we need to be able to control this first. What's our natural instinct when somebody tells us something we don't like or we don't agree with? Let's start with politics. What happens when somebody has a very different political belief than us? What do we tend to do first? What happens when you watch any Republican or Democratic debate? Tense up and lash out. If I'm arguing with somebody and I don't like what they're saying, I'm not going to lash out at first. This has taken me a long time to accomplish. I'll be quite honest. I haven't always been a calm, cool, collective person. Still not cool. Still not always calm. But I'm more collective now than I was back in the past. So if my dog is tearing up a toy, think I'm going to yell at my dog and just rip it away? No. What does that teach the dog? I know this. We're talking about a dog, but what does that teach the dog? Violence is the answer. Negativity is the key. A bad dog is created by bad people. So if Bella, my dog, is chewing up something, I go, Drop it. She drops it. She's calm, I'm calm. If the baby's doing something I don't like, what can I do about it? She's a baby. She's drawing on the table. Does she know any better? She's 1.5, by the way. Should she know any better at that point? No. Should I let it happen? Probably not, but I'm not going to yell at her. I'm not going to be like, stop that. That's not how we live. She's 1.5. She's only just starting to get experience in life. So I'll take her breath and be like, here's a wet paper towel. Clean it up. That life breath is what keeps us moving. It's what keeps us going. The moment we forget to breathe, the moment we forget about our prana, is the moment we lose ourselves, we lose control, and we lose our lives. There's more to that than just losing your physical body. The life force was generated from the ether, made the Almighty One hungry and thirsty, and to quench that thirst and satisfy that hunger, first of all the mouth was opened. From the mouth, the palate was generated, whereupon the tongue manifested, and various tastes to be relished by it. With the need to speak with the mouth from the Supreme One, the capacity to vibrate sounds originated, but in the water that for a very long time remained suspended. Desiring to smell odors, the nose with its sense of smell developed with the nostrils to rapidly inhale the air that carries the smell. Being by himself in the darkness, he desired to observe himself and the rest of creation. For the sake of his vision, the sun then separated, that gave the eyes the power of sight. Also, the ears manifested when the Supreme Being desired to hear the sound vibrations from all directions, and from that desire to understand, the seers found their existence. From his desire to experience the hardness, softness, lightness, weight, heat, and cold of all matter, the sense of touch was distributed over the skin along with his bodily hair, the plants, and the trees. That sense of touch of the skin rose from the objects that were perceived within and without. From his desire for the types of work, the two hands manifested, but to give strength to the manipulation that depends on them. Indra, the king of gods, found his existence as the manifestation of both. Desiring movement, the legs manifested that are ruled by the Lord of Sacrifice, Vishnu himself. It is he who motivates the different human beings in accordance to the duties of their labor and perspective. What we're hearing here is all components of our body were completed and essentially created for a very specific purpose. Touch, move, taste, smell, hear, things that are essential to function as a human being in this world. There's a point to that. With the wish to move from one body to another, the navel manifested itself, the place of staying closely both united and both after resting one's breath and after death. And the want of food and drink, the abdomen with its intestines and arteries originated, and also the rivers and the seas that are the source of sustenance and metabolism. With the repeated contemplation of his own energy, the heart manifested, after which the mind, Chandra, the controller, as also the determination, desire, found their existence. The 7 elements of the nails, skin, flesh, blood, fat, marrow, and bone are predominantly of earth, water, and fire, whereas the life breath is a product of ether, water, and also air. The senses of the material ego are attached to the modes of matter. So the human body is created, and our sense of material ego is attached to the modes of matter. What is the modes of matter? That's a hard one. What is matter? Matter is everything. What's the matter? No. What is matter? Matter is everything. Matter comprises everything that we live in this material world. You have the law of conservation of mass, law of conservation of energy. It's all around us. Things can either be created or destroyed. They can only be transformed from one state to another. Matter exists all around us, and that's why our senses of material ego are formed. The modes of influence, the mind, and all feelings belong to it, because of which, for the individual, the intelligence and the realized knowledge assumed their form. So we have propagations and understanding towards material items around us. And I think as human beings, that tends to be the thing that drives us from the time that we're born. That's the truth. You can't say from the time you were born you were focused on God. Who here from the time they were born was focused on God? I was a hungry kid. I know I wasn't. I like to make noise. I know I definitely wasn't. Mahendra wanted to be Superman. I know he wasn't. Nobody here is just dedicated to God from the time they're born. We're dedicated to the matter around us and these material things. And as we grow older and we learn, we have to be more focused on the immaterial things in this world. The things that we can't touch, the things that we can't see, but the things that we want to attain. So the senses were created from the body, from all of those things, just to experience material matter and material existence. But at the end of the day, is this our ultimate goal? To be able to taste the best foods in the world, see the best sights? This time here is limited. Our ultimate goal is to achieve God and not focus on the material. Now, I want to give you a story. This is a true story about how focusing on the material gets you to the wrong thing. This is means to no denomination of religion. I'm not going to go into the details of what kind of church or what kind of religion or anything this was. This story involves a lady who, for about 20, 30 years, was really dedicated to her church, just like most of us in this temple are. She would come and make sure that food was cooked, items were distributed, people got the things that they needed, all so that they could experience that touch of God and the grace of God while they come into that specific church. She dedicated so much of her life, again, just going to faraway places to pick up documents, receipts, items, and bring them back in and allow them to be utilized within the church. So she, again, dedicated her life to the church. That's great. I know a lot of us dedicate our lives to what we do here. I mean, some of us are here in between the weeks. We're doing yard work. We're maintaining the building. Some of us are setting up, cleaning up, cooking food. So we're all dedicated in different ways, shapes, or forms. You want to come sit? Or do you want this? This? Can I do it later? I'll do it once, okay? Just once. Just once. You good? We'll do it again later, okay? A little bit later. Yeah. So when it comes to all this, she dedicated her life to it. Now, she ended up having to stop volunteering at her church. She was running errands for the church. She slipped. She broke a few vertebrae in her back, and she wasn't able to assist anymore. Very, 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 serious thing. It's terrible. It's awful, that feeling to lose your sense of autonomy for the most part. So she couldn't really help the church. After she broke her spine, she was in poor health for a little while, and then she developed cancer, one that she wasn't going to recover from. So, she had stopped doing errands for the church for about 5 years or so, and her cancer was so bad that she knew she was ultimately on her deathbed. She was going to pass away. So what did she do? She called her pastors at the church and asked them to start helping plan her funeral. A very morbid subject for her, right? You're still alive, but you're planning the last thing that your body's ever going to see or do on this earth. Not you physically, but the last thing your body's going to do on this earth. So the pastor comes in, and I want you to keep in mind, for the 30 years she was working for the church, she had friends, but she also felt a sense of disconnect. And this is where the story comes to fruition. So they're planning the funeral, and the first thing that the pastor brings up to her is her will. And what the pastor says to her physically, and for the most part, is, remember your church and have your church in as part of your will. So what is the church focusing on at this point in time? With that first topic, the money, the material things. Are they focusing on the soul? No. I don't know about you all, but I feel like that's just heart-shattering. I volunteer my entire life, or at least the best years of my life, to an organization I feel is giving an opportunity for people to see God. And the one thing they're going to tell me as I'm planning essentially my deathbed is, make sure you provide for us financially. No, how are yous? No, what can I do for you? And the 5 years that she was on bed rest, nobody ever came to see her from the church. So her husband was in the room and said, enough of this. We're not having this conversation. I want to focus on planning the funeral. So they plan the funeral, talk for about 10 minutes, and then again, the pastor and the assistant pastor come back and say, I just want to circle back to this. Just make sure that in your will, you really specify the house of God that brought you closer to the faith that you reside with. Remember to include us in your will. And of course, this kept happening every 10, 20 minutes or so. They would keep bringing up the will. So they had an ultimate goal in mind, obviously. Obviously, they had an ultimate goal in mind. And so ultimately, she passes away. And what she tells her husband before she passes away, she hands him a letter and says, I don't want my funeral to be at the church. Just choose a funeral home, invite my family, friends. Don't invite any members from the church. Just have my funeral. So they had the funeral, supposed to go for 30 minutes, went on for about 3 hours, because they did open mic. They allowed anybody to come up and talk about her. She was an amazing, wonderful woman. Remember, her goal was to provide for other people so they could get closer to God. That's a great goal. And then at the end of the day, her will and testimony was ready to be read. So not only did everybody show up that was going to get something from the will, she also made sure that the pastor and the assistant pastor from the church were invited to that will and testimony reading, because they were supposed to be getting something from the will. So as they were reading through the will, the first thing was given out. It was like some family heirlooms, some material possessions. And as the will started to go further and further, you could see that whatever people were getting was getting greater and greater. She wasn't a bad off woman. I mean, she was very well off for herself. So greater and greater and greater were the things that people were getting from the will. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars at this point. Now the priests are getting kind of excited because they haven't been called yet. Turns out they've been saved very last for the will. So if you're looking for money and you hear that all the money accounts are getting greater and greater and you know you're last, what are you thinking? Oh yeah, that's going to be all for me. So they get to the very end of the will and she writes a letter. And I told you about that. She handed that letter to her husband. Her husband and the lawyer read the letter out, which essentially talked about how her faith in God was broken. Her trust in attaining some sort of absolution was destroyed. And that her heart was shattered into pieces because the church that she so longingly cared for 30 years, at the end of the day, nobody came to check on her, nobody came to do anything for her, and nobody came to support her in her greatest time of need. So she says, to the church, I give you what is owed. I was going to leave you 20% of everything that I had originally, up until the time you planned my funeral. So to the pastor, I leave you 1 cent. To the assistant pastor, I leave 1 cent. And to the church, I leave 1 cent. With the other 20% that I promised to give to you, I'm now giving to all the charities that are in the surrounding area that I know that have done good for the humans and for the people around them to help them attain good, attain God, and attain what's great. So what happens when we focus so much on the material things of this world? Here's the moral of the story. When we focus so much on the material, it corrupts our minds into doing what's good and to doing what's right. Keep in mind, this is a true story, not some fake thing that I'm bringing to you. When we focus so heavily on the material, it really diverts our mind from the ultimate goal that we're trying to achieve, which is that resolution and absolution to God, which is that merging with the great, that immaterial. Material things can even turn good people, or what we perceive good people, as bad people. I'll tell you now, if you ever ask me to come help you plan your funeral, I'm not going to ask you for money. If you ask me to do a puja for you, and you say, what's the dakshina? I don't care. Give me a towel, give me a pack of tissues for all that matters. My goal is to get you closer to God. So we're approaching a holiday season right now, and I want you all to understand this. The way we speak to people, the way we talk to people, what we expect of people, it could be a lot, because we don't know what everybody's going through. If we focus so hard on the material and not hard enough on the people, what relies and resides within them, which we know is a spark of God in every single person, we're going to lose our sense of what it means to be followers of Sanatana Dharma. We're going to lose our sense of what it means to understand the scriptures. We're going to lose our sense of what it means to do good in this world to attain something greater. So as we get into the holiday seasons, I don't want you to focus too much on the material. I want you to focus on the people. I want you to focus on the good things, and I want you to focus on the things that will elevate those souls to help them get closer to God. Now, I'm not saying go out and read scriptures on the corner of the street and yell at people who don't want to listen to you. That happened to Serena and I. We went on a date last week and somebody yelled at me about how I didn't know enough about Exodus. And then I kind of schooled him on Exodus. But that's a different story. Very different story. That was me being petty. We need to focus on the things that are going to make us better as humans, make us better spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Don't focus too much on the material. Focus on the Atma and how that Atma goal is to leave this material world to attain something greater, because what happens after you leave this life, it could be something much, much better for the rest of eternity. I think eternity to me sounds a little bit better than maybe 70, 80 years if I'm lucky. We'll see what happens. Think about that as you leave this temple and as you go about your holiday season, talking to different people and doing the works of charity, and understand what charity really, really means. Prem se Bolo Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki Jai. Devotees, may we all please stand for final art. You're good, man. They're lit now.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Jai Jagadish Hare बात जनों के संकट दास जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे जो द्वावे पल पावे दुख विनसे मन का स्वामी दुख नसे मन का सुख संपत्ति घर आवे सुख संपत्ति घर आवे कष्ट मिटे तन का ओम जय जगदीश हरे मात पिता तुम मेरे शरण कहूँ जिसकी स्वामी शरण कहूँ जिसकी तुम बिन और न दूजा तुम बिन और न दूजा आस करो जिसकी ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम पूर्ण परमात्मा तुम अंतर्यामी स्वामी तुम अंतर्यामी पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर तुम सबके स्वामी ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम करुणा के सागर तुम पालन करता स्वामी तुम पालन करता मैं मूर्ख कलकामी मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी कृपा करो बरता ओम जय जगदीश हरे तुम होए कहो गोचर सबके प्राणपति स्वामी सबके प्राणपति किस विध मिलो दयामय किस विध मिलो दयामय तुमको मैं कुमति ओम जय जगदीश हरे दीन बंधु दुख हरता तुम रक्षक मेरे स्वामी तुम रक्षक मेरे अपने हाथ उठावो अपने हाथ उठावो द्वार पर तेरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे विषय विकार मिटाओ पाप हरो देवा स्वामी पाप हरो देवा श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ संतन के सेवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे तन मन धन सब कुछ तेरा स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा तेरा तुझको अर्पण तेरा तुझको अर्पण क्या लागे मेरा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे। भक्त जनों के संकट, दास जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा।
And at this time, devotees, as we conclude with our service for today, just like we did at the very beginning, I ask that we join together as we clasp our hands and as we close our eyes. In order to focus on Bhagwan, we need to make sure our body's nice and relaxed. I want you to take a deep breath in, filling your lungs with as much air as possible. And as you exhale, relax the muscles in your legs, relax the muscles in your back, drop and relax your shoulders, relax your neck, unscrunch your forehead, and relax your entire body. With your eyes remaining closed, devotees, I want you to focus on the form of Bhagwan that's most pleasing to you, the one that helps you concentrate, focus, and maintain devotion. And join together with me as we chant our closing prayers. Om Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu, Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu, Sarvesham Puranam Bhavatu, Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Om Sarve Sukhino Bhavantu, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschit Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om Mantrahinam Kriyahinam Bhaktihinam Janardanam, Yatya Pujatam Maya Neva Paripurnam Tarastu Me. Papoham Papo Karamaham Papo Atma Papo Sambhavam, Trahimam Pundari Kaksham Sarva Papo Haru Hari. Om Tvameva Mathascha Pitha Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva, Tvameva Vidyandravinam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityuma Mritam Gamaya Hari Om Shanti Shanti, Shanti, Hari Om. Devotees, may we all please bow. Om Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Om Dhyaun Shantir Antariksham Shantir Prithvi Shantir Apa Shantir Aushadaya Shanti Vanaspati Shantir Vishwadeva Shantir Brahma Shanti Sarvengam Shanti Shanti Reva Shanti Sama Shanti Redhi Hari Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Prem se bolo Ganesh Bhagwan ki, Prem se bolo Adi Shakti Durga Mata ki, Prem se bolo Vishnu Bhagwan ki, Prem se bolo Shiva Shankar Bhagwan ki, Prem se bolo Shiva Shakti Mandir ki, Prem se bolo Sanatana Dharma ki. Good. And with that, devotees, we've come to the end of our Sunday morning satsang, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being here today. Tejas, can you go ahead and pass the RT over, please? Just a few quick announcements for everybody. We still have our services planned for the rest of the year. Next Sunday we have service. I don't have anybody signed up yet. So if there's anybody who's either watching digitally or if there's anybody who's sitting here today who wants to sign up to sponsor service, I ask that you please do so. Keep in mind there is no monetary obligations or anything. The only thing we ask is that you bring your own fruits, and then we have you sit down here and sacrifice some of your time. So if anybody wants to sign up for next week, please let me know. We'll get that scheduled. But other than that, devotees, no other announcements there. We are working on getting the 2024 calendars together here for distribution. So once we have those, I'll make sure to let everybody know, and we'll get an email sent out for those of you. And I'm working on the sign-up list for next year as well. I'm having a trouble with a calculation on a few different dates. That's why it's taking me so long, because it's like it borders close to midnight, but not really midnight. Like, remember, for the Sanatana Dharma calendar, it's on a 32-hour period, not a 24-hour period. So there's another 8 hours that I've got to account for in regards to my calculation. So once I have that ready, which will hopefully be by next week, I'll have that in the back for everybody to sign up for 2024. And other than that, devotees, again, I have no announcements. I do ask that you all be safe out there this week. I mean, it's supposed to be nice and sunny this week. Outside's a little slippery, so when you're walking on the tiles and everything, just be careful, maintain your footsteps, and make sure that you don't rush and fall in any way, shape, or form. And the only other thing that I know of personal, is there anybody chatting? Hurry. Oh, so to Dave, Sita Ram to Dave. The other Auntie Drew, Sita Ram. We've got the other Auntie Drew here too. Elise, Sita Ram. And Auntie Zandra, Sita Ram to all of you. Thank you for tuning in. I only know of the one. So today we have a very special birthday. I don't think she knew if I would know like right off the top of my head, but I did the moment she walked in. So today is Sister Tiffany's birthday. She decided to sit down and celebrate her 21st here with every single one of us. So to Sister Tiffany, very happy birthday to you. Did anybody else have a birthday or anniversary in the last 2 weeks that I've missed by chance? Because we didn't have service last week. No? Nothing? Okay. Uncle Chris, do we have any other announcements that we wanted to share with anyone? Yeah. So for those who are to the temple for the first time, we embarrass you by making you take a mic and introduce yourself. I don't know. That's my dad's thing. I'm going to do it because I'll get yelled at if I don't do it. So if you want to pass him a mic, if you guys could just introduce yourselves, your names, that would be great. In a little bit. We'll do it in a little bit. In a little bit. We can let them say something first, okay?
Hello everyone, my name is Sonia and I'm Tiffany's friend here. So I really enjoyed the service, and actually I sang. It's been a long time I've not done a bhajan, so thank you, and I'm so grateful to be here and celebrating my dear friend's Tiffany's birthday here with you all.
Hello everyone.
Jai Shri Krishna. My name is Suruchi. This is the first time I visited this. I'm visiting this temple. I came here for Tiffany's birthday, but I'm very glad I'm here. It's such a wonderful feelings and experience. It's great to be. It's great to be part of this celebration of Tiffany's birthday. Happy birthday, Tiffany! And also, it's a wonderful experience visiting this temple. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Atul. I'm also Tiffany's friend coming here for her birthday celebrations. But I'm glad I did. She gave me a reason to come to the temple. I've been thinking every single weekend to come, go somewhere, but never been able to do that. But this gave me an opportunity, so thank you so very much. And if you guys don't mind, I would like to recite Dhyan Mantra. Is it okay? Omkar Bindu Sanyuktam Nityam Dhyayanti Yoginaha Kamadam Mokshadam Chaiva Omkaraya Namo Namaha Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you guys for introducing yourself. Thank you for that wonderful prayer at the end. Just quick things. We do have Bojan in the next building, so please stay back and feel free to eat some food with us. I will collect all the fruits and I'll put them outside. So again, please take some fruit home. I mention this every week. If you don't take it, I have to take it, and I can't eat that much sugar in a week. I promise you that. So please take some fruit home. Again, thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it. You all have a safe, happy, healthy week, and I will see you all next Sunday for our regular Sunday morning satsang. Jai Sita Ram, everybody.